Assalamu alaikum. I will walk you through the structure and maintainability of EduBridge. Uh, our EduBridge app is built using Flutter. For in the backend, we have used Superbase and structured with feature-based clean architecture. So why basically architecture matters? So let me first go to this architecture. So for the project architecture is feature-based clean architecture with a repository pattern. So why this architecture matters? In any scalable app, architecture is the key. That's why we have used a feature-based clean architecture that is paired with repository pattern. We have used GetX for state management and routing, and a modular code base for clarity, scalability, and maintainability. So let's now talk about the project's structure. So at first, let's go to the Android Studio. Our project has this three main major section: the core, the features, and the main. The core is for like global utilities and the services. And features, each features facing module isolated for modularity. And the main, we handle app launching and user admin entry points. Um, this is our main. This is the features. So yeah. Um, Now let's talk about the core folder. So this is the core folder. So in services, the service. This is basically for the authentication, networking, and the storage. The resources basically for themes, colors, URLs, and the assets. The utils, um, it's for like the validators, snack bar messages, language theme switchers, and some reusable custom widgets. So this centralization ensures we avoid code duplications and maintain a consistent experience across the app. Okay, now let's talk about like the feature-based the organization. Okay. So okay, so the feature. So inside the feature directory, every module like the auth, the category, the subject, the profile um, is independently structured with um, the controllers, models, repo, view, and the widgets. So for controllers, we have used GateX state management, and the model it is basically feature-specific data structures. Okay, um, category model. Sorry about that. Uh, Category model. So this is basically feature specific data structures. In the repo, in the repo, we have the logic for API, database interactions. And the view and widgets is for UI and the components. This means developer can work on features independently, reducing conflicts and making future update painless. So now let's talk about the repository pattern. So each feature includes its own repository, which is abstract data sources like API or Superbase. This makes the app loosely coupled. Our UI doesn't care where the data comes from. Now let's go to the README again. So yeah, um, for GetX is our engine for like routing, simple and centralized navigation, state management, which is lightweight yet powerful, dependency injections, ensure services are injected where needed. Okay, now we have used Superbase for our backend. This is our database design. What we have done in our database. So this is basically Superbase, and we have uh, this is also the database, the earlier diagram that I've shown you. This one, it's over here. Okay, so our backend is as fully powered by Superbase. There are there is auth, secure email password for basically secure email password login. In okay, the Superbase is basically a PostgreSQL, also for like content management, uses PostgreSQL for content management, real-time live updates when content is added or modified. There's storage for video or PDF notes. There's this the storage that is for video, PDF, and other notes. This is our table. This is our table where data are kept over here. Um, so yeah, this is a simple overview of our backend. And also, this Superbase, it's open source, scalable, and integrates perfectly with Flutter. So because of that, we have used Superbase. And let's talk about the maintainability with this setup. Okay. Okay, let me go to the Figma design. You can go to our, if you want to check our design, you can just um, click over here and you can go to this. You can see this design. Okay. So yeah. So now let's talk about the maintainability with this setup. So each feature is isolated. Okay. Updates don't break the rest. Services and logics are usable across the app. Adding new modules like AI tutors or gamification will follow the same structure. Onboarding new developers is fast. The code is self-explanatory and modular. Um, let's talk about the what is the flow. Let's talk about the flow, the app flow. So students, okay, let's then go to the this thing, this over here. So a student selects a category. A student selects a category, then a class, then it goes to the subject, then it's go to the subject, then it's go to the subject, then the chapters, then finally the content. So and the final the content. So the students flip into the content, they will come to this screen, this video player, or also they can keep. They can also note. They can also note. I mean, not. They can also note. Also, from admin side, if with the video, we can also add some notes. Right. So this is a simple overview about the app, the project, and everything. So in short, there is like Flutter plus GateX for the front end part, and Superbase for the backend service, feature-based clean architecture for scalability. There is repository pattern for low coupling, reusable core services for consistency. So in final word, EduBridge isn't just an app; it's an movement to make education free, inclusive, and community driven. Thanks for listening. Let's keep learning together.